Hello! After so long, we are back with Chained Echoes. So, I've been doing a little bit off screen since last time. First thing you'll notice is our sky armors are different colors now. Huzzah! But in my exploring around the map, I have also picked up a couple skills for Tomke. So this is what we're working with right now. Found some skill rams for my sky armors. So that's cool. Those are quite a bit stronger now. Been working on the rewards board. And that just got me another Grimoire shard. So let's learn some skills. Attack stance seems like it could be pretty useful on you. Cuts your defense. But having a buff option is real nice. So I'll give you that. And maybe I want Len to learn another skill. Another passive, specifically. Rob's also got 2 of these maxed out. Ultra move is pretty nice. Don't know exactly what it means by more efficient. Does it not use the entire gauge or something like that? Rob. Rob can start doing some things with weakness damage now. Because I gave him an elemental crystal. And that makes attack up appealing. Victor. Tough call. But he does have some pretty good damage potential now, since I got double Rapier Master crystals on him. So you know what? Let's take critical up. As for Bethros, Let's give you a bit more mind. Oh, and I skipped over Sienna. Could kind of go for anything on you. That's just 1.8 single. Blind to all. But only use once. You have a couple points of defense. And I have a lot of unspent SP, I'm just not going to worry about it right now. Tom K, I'll hold on to your shards for the time being. Right then. Next order of business. There is at least one place I wanted to visit. Over in the Rohin Fields. We've got a lake. We've got a manor on the lake. And I seem to have found a key that might go to it. Therefore, it is a point of interest. Here we are. Claw marks, debris everywhere. I'd best be prepared for the worst here. I think I'm actually going to move you to pair with Len. Huh? Eh? What? Huh? That? What? I got warped. What is happening? Who are you?
Oh, hi, what are you doing here? Exploring?
Well, I'm here along the same lines. I'm studying the background of the family that once lived here. A very scandalous backstory, I must add. Sir Gan Wachtel and Lady Wachtel built this manor, isolated from the outside on this lonely island about 200 years ago. And do you know the reason for it? You might think they were husband and wife, but they were actually siblings. Siblings that had a romantic relationship. They hid this fact from the others and pretended to have no feelings for each other. They feared that the servants might get wind of it and reveal it to the villagers. Lord and Lady Wachtel had separate bedrooms, but if you check the walls, you will find a secret passage between them. Intriguing, ain't it? So be on the lookout for secret passages, you say. How did I get here? Oh. Ah ha ha! A rusty rapier? And it's a key item? Charms coin bag. Allows one to use the boat. Where's O'Grain Grottos? And moreover, what happened to this place? None of what that researcher had to say explains why the place is torn up. Ah, that's a hole in the floor. Doesn't look like there's a way I can get over to the west wing. But I'll give it another go. Nope. Seems to be nothing over there. Okay, well, nothing here but more mysterious items that allow me to go more mysterious places. Very well. What's going on here? This waterfall is hiding secrets. Oh, wait, these are the O'Grain Grottos. A potato-shaped turtle? Ho-ho, yo! Goblins. Haven't seen any of you in a while. They are weak to earth. Okay, keep buffing yourself for all I care. Oh, whoa, whoa, why are you one-shotting me? This isn't how it's supposed to work. Getting the hell out of here. Clearly not meant to be messing with this place yet. Let's go side questing. Something new. Wyrnshire. They've rebuilt. Ooh, and they've got a bop. King Frederick has raised the taxes, but fortunately the church is stepping in to help, so we can concentrate on rebuilding. This one god is very generous. The tomb of Lady Reyna is somewhere here on Volandis. She is the holy mother of our faith, and there is nothing more important than finding her resting place. The church is great. Without it, we would still be living in the ruins of old Wyrnshire. Gwen, you take the lead.
The guy next to me really wants to introduce the slogan, New Wyrnshire built on the mud of the people. He's nuts.
Aye, some people say that the mud's annoying, that it only hinders our work. I say, however, this mud is a symbol of the people's will. You see all the footprints and wheel tracks in the mud, and you feel the work of the people who put into the building and rebuilding of this city. These air puddles are made of the blood, sweat, and tears of the hard-working Wyrnshires. Abba.
New Wyrnshire is not the prettiest sight to see, but I must admit we are doing better than before the explosion. With the reconstruction project, we finally have a working sewer system. No more running through the cold to the outhouse at night.
Sweet. New Wyrnshire is being rebuilt thanks to the church. I'm sure they want us to convert to their faith, but they'll be in for a surprise. We've lived with the old gods for thousands of years, and it won't change that easily. We'll still take your money, though.
Thanks to the church, we only have the best equipment to offer.
Ooh. That's a pretty substantial upgrade. Eh, 4 points isn't that big. $5 points. I just upgraded my weapons. But that's up 10 points. Alright. I'll take the needle. And I'll take spec. Agility is negative. Is that because of the crystal I have on his current weapon? Yeah, not interested in taking these lesser upgrades. Leather breastplate is good, but it's not that much better than the armor I have now. Magic gear. Again, only a minor upgrade. What have I to sell? Excalibur replica. With its unique housing, it looks identical to a banana. A mane that looks similar to mine. Who am I? I might as well introduce myself. I'm Pavel J. Devian of Shadora, famous researcher. What? We are getting lore behind who's writing the item descriptions? For some reason, I'm reminded of the trolley problem. Victor was sure he could make a merchant pay money for a simple leaf. Sienna bet a bottle of wine that he couldn't. Victor was very drunk that day. There are a lot of rocks in Cortaro. Why we picked up this one, nobody knows. Looks like a glove, but it's actually a testicle. You never had a fruit that tasted so unhealthy as the oily mango. The needle shows the wrong directions. No wonder the former owner died. The water in Perpetua looks and smells like oil. Maybe we can trick a merchant into buying it. This frog is metal. Not its constitution, its attitude. Victor claims it has 5 leaves, but you only saw 4. He doesn't want to show it to you anymore for some reason. Alright, just sell all that junk. What do we got for deals? Gauntlets. Light and heavy armor 4. Those are outdated. And I feel like gauntlets are something I probably already have. Perhaps not. Alright, I'll take it. Light and heavy armor 4, I'm sure I already have, though. Or, I mean, my armor's up to 6. Money. Maybe that's an overdrive item. Hello there. I'd like to help rebuild the city, but Bishop Zacchaeus is sending me and a few others to Arcant. We're supposed to look for clues about the grave of a woman named Rihanna. Raina? I don't know. New weapons. You've been using level 3 this whole time. You need an upgrade. I have been picking up a lot of crystals. Hold on. Let's remove from the stuff I just took off. That's... okay, that's at 6. There's no way I can get it to 10. Rapier Master. Gets me up to 9 on that. And now I only need one more level of it to get a perfect Rapier Master gem. What am I to do with all these poison extenders? I can get a 1 slaughter to level 3. And still have 1 purity left over. And these aren't really worth doing anything with. I mean, I can get a 2-slot level 5, but that just doesn't really feel very worthwhile now, does it? Actually, level 5 is a 75% trigger rate. That's not bad. Oh, I want to find one with a higher purity to use as a base. Same kind of goes for toxic hit. Well, I can settle for 2 slot level 5. For an effect that's new, I can settle for that. Got 2 earth attacks here. No reason to really mess with it, since I can't get to 5. Oh, I picked up a bunch of SOS crit ups. In fact, that's enough to hit level 10. Let's go for it. Oh wait, no, the current one is 4, not 6. Well, it's still really close. I'll combine it with the level 2. And if I find one more of these, I can get it to 10. Auto aura, auto shield. Evasionist. Picked up a bunch of ultra move crystals. Issue is they are all low level. Got one here with purity 5. But I'd rather just make a... Well, I'd rather just make a 1-slot version to... Let's see. 1, 3, 4, 5. Works for me. Just don't use the 2 slaughter. Alright, that's it for my gem management. New weapons. Can I upgrade them? I only have 1 elastic wing. Sure, I'll upgrade the shaman's garb. And the wing can go into an armor upgrade. Righto. Of course, I want you to keep Rapier Master. And you've got 2 slots left over. Poison Extender could be a pretty spicy effect. But you're not really doing anything with AoE or multi-hit. So on-hit effects are not very useful. Let me just put your auto aura back on. And you have a new weapon. Let's have you give Toxicate a try. Over to our armors. Sienna could use Earth Attack. And withdraws. Ultra. That's not all the crystals I want to use, but I'm not putting any more time into managing that stuff right now. And we've got something going on to the north here.
Hey, I have the idea for a breakthrough invention, but I need 100,000 arc to go into production. Huh? I should tell you the idea before you hand over the money. Aye, right, so you could steal it? Forget it then. Sunglasses. Oh, hell yeah. Light resistance.
No entry. Leave. Now, Wyrnshire is nothing more than a few metal boxes built on mud. Supposedly, they're just temporary housing. Right, I couldn't go in there.
The bishop has offered a reward of 20,000 arc to anyone who contributes clues. If you find the exact location of the tomb, they'll up the amount to 100,000 arc. But, well, I'm too busy building a new home for my family.
You need anything?
What kind of shop is this? Basic shop.
We're looking for Lady Raina's grave. If you have any clues, let me know. I'll pay you 1,000 arc. You need anything? No, sirree, I think I'm good on items.
The church has been pumping its money into this region. They must really want to get a foothold on the Landis. Eventually, of course, they'll want the money back, but no one's thinking about that right now.
How do I get in there?
If everything goes smoothly, we'll soon have the arms reach as an investor. The deal has a bad feel to it, though. It's said the pacifist region king Heinemann the 12th is trying to conquer other countries through economic infiltration. I have no clue what that means, but it sounds kind of bad.
As a merchant from the Free Cities, I'm a merchant from the Free Cities, so I've seen my share of strange things, but here on the Landis, I've had encounters that top it all. Have you been in Basil? You might think me crazy, but I swear I saw a running carrot there. Oh, you've seen the carrot? So it wasn't my imagination. You know, Basil wasn't the only place I saw the carrot. I met another one on my way here to Wyrnshire. Let me show it on your map. Soon I will return to the Free Cities and thank you. I now know that I haven't gone mad. A little vacation. Okay. Copper. Nothing here. How do I get to the upper level of this place? That's a wall. Ooh, is there an upstairs here? Yes. Oh, it's an enclosed space. Have I been here? Indeed I have. And I still don't know how to get over there. Alright, I've got nothing to work with. I'll just head out of town then.
King Frederick is allowing Gravos to have a small army. An army just big enough so that we can take care of our own inner affairs. Lady Bran is the late Lady Pornella's sister. King Frederick allows her to rule over Gravos, but she has to follow every word he says.
Only a few parts of the castle remain intact after the explosion from last year.
Another key item. Intriguing.
All right, to the airship. Oh, it's sparkly. What is this? Huh? This place is creepy and it has no map. There's a carrot here. I see.